Hello, my name is Isela Cázares, and my presentation will be on explaining what a supervolcano is. A supervolcano is very super indeed. This is initially formed because of a hotspot underground. A hotspot happens when there is active movement of magma and rocks moving towards the earth. Normal volcanoes have a long opening outside the ground, but because a supervolcano's magma causes so much pressure, it collapses. It is like shaking a soda. It retains all of its pressure until it is open. In the same way, a supervolcano withstands all of its energy until one day it completely collapses. What is left in the ground is a dent or opening that might not look dangerous, but underground it is waiting to explode. Just like any other volcano, a supervolcano produces igneous rocks. The intense hot pressure causes rhyolite, ignimbrite, tuff, and zircon crystals. Rhyolite is formed when there is a large amount of silica. Open quote, Rhyolites are erupted in discrete batches from vents along two northwest striking lineaments that bisect the Yellowstone caldera. End quote, Watts. Tuff is formed out of what the volcanic eruption bursts out. It contains things such as ash, magma, and rocks. The 50-kilometer tuff of Bluff Point eruption was of sufficient volume and explosively to generate a smaller caldera within the larger Yellowstone caldera. End quote, Watts. Ignimbrite is formed when there is a large amount of hot volcanic ash. All these rocks play a huge role in identifying how hot the eruption was. These rocks might sound familiar, but there is one rock that is also found and is very rare. Zircon crystals appear in these kind of eruptions. Zircon is a crystal that withstands heat containing uranium and thorium. A supervolcano contains a good amount of silica, which makes the magma have a high viscosity. Because of this, there is a lot of pressure that the magma goes through underground. All this pressure of trapped gases causes a quick flowing eruption. A volcano that holds all of its pressure then bursts out a massive explosion is called a caldera. A caldera is considered one of the deadliest forms of volcanoes. One of these calderas is found in Yellowstone National Park. This active supervolcano is surrounded by several geysers, meaning that there is a lot of geothermal energy taking place underground. Because of this, scientists have many cameras, GPS receivers, seismic station thermometers, and water gauges. This is because there is a lot of seismic activity that goes on every day. Open quote, There's about 1,000 to 2,000 earthquakes a year in the park. Most are so small they are not even felt by humans. End quote, Sture. Scientists have Yellowstone National Park under daily surveillance because it once erupted 650,000 years ago. This last eruption caused so much ash into the sky that is still found at every corner of the U.S. When learning about supervolcanoes, the question that always arises is what will happen if it were to erupt? Well, luckily there was an explosion that unfortunately explained exactly what a supervolcano eruption would be like. In 1850, an Indonesian volcano named Tambora erupted and caused 90,000 deaths. Lava rose from this volcano, but it wasn't this that caused so many casualties. Sulfur dioxide in the air is what killed all of these people. This ash was stuck in the stratosphere, meaning that it blocked out all of the sun. This dust was so disastrous that it, quote, blocked sunlight around the world, chilling the air and dropping the Earth's climate into a frigid phase that garnered the year 1816, the year without summer. It even led to frosty crop failures in Europe and North America. End quote, Brumfield. This climate change even caused acid rain, which caused all of the crops to perish. This volcano caused 160 cubic kilometers of ash and gas across the continent. There is a chance that this supervolcano might give in at any given moment because Mother Nature is very unpredictable. Although scientists are very sure that an eruption this massive won't take place not even in 750,000 years. Many believe that this volcano will automatically erupt and no one will find out until that given moment, but that is not true. In order for this enormous volcano to erupt, there would have to be many earthquakes in the area to reveal that there is a lot of geothermal activity. Yellowstone National Park is observed daily, and there is even a specific website where the public can view the movements and time and dates of daily earthquakes. In the meantime, there is no need to worry. The only thing left to do is follow proper evacuations and be prepared for this sleeping giant.